たごとじゃない感じ。
Alright. Hopefully Rio is okay and she doesn't end up getting kidnapped. I feel like we've been going for enough kidnapping for quite a bit now, so yeah, hopefully everything's okay. And yeah, it's definitely very serious, Elena.
みんな睡眠不足だからそれでかと思ってたけど、リオもずいぶん暗かったし。よし、とりあえず駅前にくらいまでは探しに行ってみようっと。
You be safe too, okay? I'm very worried. Oh, jeez. The guy who lured me out seemed to know for certain that I'm a lycanthrope, which is why he was able to lure me out so easily. How did he know so much about me? And then know as much about Rio. I can only see yesterday's intrusion as an attempt to kidnap her.
言いたいことはわかるけれど。
Rio and I have a lot in common. We both come from orphanages and have had operations. We both have turned into vampires under unusual circumstances.
そうね。確かに稲村さんの診断書を見たことがあるわ。彼女は誰に吸血鬼にされたわけでもないのに、後天的に吸血鬼になったって。
We could find out which hospital produced that certificate. We might even get more evidence. And there's something else that's leading me to my current hypothesis. The printouts the intruder stole. Practically useless for anyone not currently conducting research on lycanthropy. And not the kind of thing you normally take if you were in a hurry.
でも未大寺も持っているはずのデータなんじゃなかったかしら。
That's what I assumed at first, but keep in mind that Midaiji was a Hasuzawa worshipper.
どういうこと？
Maybe she couldn't stand leaving behind research data from the man she admired so much.
じゃあ不法侵入者は未大寺清美本人ということ？
It's possible. The group is probably quite small considering how well they've evaded us thus far.
なるほど。
Hello?
はい、柳井です。
Oh, that was your phone.
マスカトだ。犯人グループの新たなアジトが発見された。柳井とムツラも現場に急行してくれ。
Oh no.
場所は
Where is it, boss?
はい、了解しました。直ちに急行します。
Where is it? Did something happen?
犯人グループの新たなアジトが発見されたそうよ。これから踏み込むみたい。
Alright, I see.
だけどユウト、あなたはこのまま稲村さんを探してちょうだい。
Oh, well, I'm not going with you? But...
チーフへの説明は私からしておく。
Thank you, I was about to call you Rio. Thank you, Mio.
それにね、未大寺たちには何回も逃げられているでしょ。私、今回もその可能性があると見ているの。あいつらの逃げ足の速さは一級品よ。
I know, right?
だからもし稲村さんが狙われるのだとしたら、そちらにも手を伸ばしておくことがあいつらの逃げ道を封じることにもつながる。そう思うの。
Yeah? Mio.
言ってちょうだい、ユウト。今度はあなたが稲村さんを助ける番よ。
Thanks. We give each other a nod and run off in opposite directions. I have some great friends. It's very true, yes. I better find Mio fast if I want to live up to Mio's trust. She's okay. Hello? Oh no.
今日はたまたま怪力だっただけってことはあったりしないんですか？
Oh, it's a flashback, okay.
今日はたまたまって変なことを言うのね、あなた。すみません。いいわ。基本的に吸血鬼が発現させる能力は一つだけ。能力自体が強化されることはあっても、時と場合によって変化したり、ある日突然別の能力に目覚めることはないわ。そうですか。あるとすれば、それは雷管スロープと呼ばれる存在かしら。雷管？それなら能力が一つだけとは限らないんですか？雷管スロープね。確かにそれなら複数の能力を発現させることができるらしいけど、それは忌むべきことだわ。雷管スロープは別名吸血鬼食い。 その名の通り吸血鬼を食らい、食らった吸血鬼の能力を自分のものにするの。つまり雷管スロープが複数の能力を使うのはすでに他の吸血鬼を食らったというその証拠なのよ。食らったって。ごめんなさい。稲村さんを怖がらせるつもりはなかったの。雷管スロープなんていうのはおとぎ話みたいなものよ。早く寝ないと雷管スロープが来るぞなんて言われる類の存在ね。生ハゲみたいなものでしょうか。そうね、そんな感じ。
Having rushed out of the dorm with nothing but the clothes on my back, I wandered the streets aimlessly. Is this Mio? The most things I can think of all the— oh, it's Rio. I thought that because it went back to the flashback, so I thought Miu was thinking like about how she told her that and felt really guilty about that. Most things I can think of all the power I used and the warm, sweet smell of blood. Am I really one of those lycanthropes that Yurai Senpai told me about? I was an orphan for as long as I can remember. I was a worthless creature thrown away by my own parents. Oh no. I can't even give her the head pass because she's not on the screen. Oh, Theo. No, you're not. Even so, my fellow orphans and the teachers at the orphanage were kind to me. I wanted to repay that kindness by working at an orphanage in the future. Aww. That's really sweet. But now I can't possibly do so. Still can. After all, I just became a vampire even more terrible than before. Aww. The director was kind, but I knew he couldn't keep someone like me there. I didn't want to leave the orphanage, but I still took his recommendation to move to Aqua Eden. And so I started a new dorm life here with Yurai Senpai, Rina-chan, Mara Senpai, and Nicola Senpai. Life as a vampire was bewildering, but everyone in the dorm was so nice, allowed me to quickly get used to it. I started working at the Alexandrite, which Yurai Senpai introduced me to. There I met Moeka-san and Hiyori Senpai. Then I met Yuto-san and experienced for the first time what it's like to love someone from the bottom of your heart. I'm so happy that I was able to come to this island. That's why I wanted to do something for everyone on this island. I wanted to be of use. And above all else, I wanted you, Yuto-san, to be happy. Aww.
だけど、また私はみんなの迷惑になる存在に。
No, it's not true at all.
どうしてこうなってしまうの。
Last time I talked about lycanthropes with thinly veiled fear and disgust. But if she found out about me, she'd probably still try to be friends with me. Yeah, of course. The same goes for everyone in the dorm. Everyone is so kind. I'm sure they'll treat me the same as always. And I'm sure Yuta-san will continue to love me, of course. But what do I have to offer in return? I can't help but think back to an incident at school during my time at the orphanage. The people who bullied me for being an orphan did the same to my friends. Why the fuck would you ever do that? What? That's beyond messed up. And now, the same thing. No, something even worse will happen to everyone because of me. I don't want that. Oh, Rio. By the time my legs stopped, I found myself at the coast. Vampires can't tolerate seawater. Rio? What you doing? I remember how scary it felt when crossing the sea to get here. Even though I used to play in the ocean with the other orphans when I was little. I wonder if vampires die when they jump into the sea. Rio? Rio? If I turn into bubbles and die like a mermaid, then that might be an option. No. No. Don't even think about it. Yuta, hurry up and run to her! Just think about things I don't want her to think about. It's not here. Run faster, Yuta. Luckily she'll be at the casino tonight. I'll check there just in case. No, check by the seawater.
おや、ゆうとくん、どうしたんだい、血相を変えて。
I'm very concerned. Sorry for stopping by during work. Have you seen Rio anywhere?
リオくん？いや、投稿した時以来見ていないよ。リオくんはあまりカジノで遊ぶタイプでもないし。
I see. Sorry for disturbing you. Just please contact me if you do see her.
ああ、お安いご用さ。
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, Hello, Nicola?
うん。少し心配だな。よし、僕も。
ニコラ君、どこに行こうというのかね。
Darn it, fuck you too, manager. Ignore him, Nicola.
いえ、マネージャー。そろそろ灰皿を取り替えに回ろうかなみたいな風に思っていまして、はい。
結構。それはそうと、少し君に頼みがあってね。
頼みですか？でも今はちょっと忙しい気も。
Why do I feel like the casino got infiltrated?
灰皿交換など他の誰にでもできるだろう。
はい、そうですね。それで頼みというのは？
うん。まだ何かのトラブルを起こしたというわけではないのだけどね。今スロットのコーナーにいる少し品のない3人組のことだ。
Oh, I see. That's not actually how I was thinking it, but oh,
はあ。
このまま楽しんで帰ってもらえるならいいんだが、何かあっては他のお客様のご迷惑になる。なるべく目を見張らせておいてほしいんだ。これは私の勘なのだが、彼らはいけない遊びに手を出している口だ。
いけない遊びですか？
means the sus.
薬だい。
Like the L drug?
もちろん何かの証拠があるわけじゃないから通報するわけにもいかないし、出て行ってもらうわけにもいかない。だが彼らが何かしでかした時に即座に対処できるようにはしておきたい。わかるね？
お任せください、マネージャー。このニコラ、人を見張ることにかけては百眼の巨人アルゴスも顔色を失うほどの魔眼を持ち合わせております。
Are you gonna put in the fake eye?
うん。では頼んだよ、ニコラ君。
かしこまりました。リオ君を探しに行くわけにはいかなくなってしまった。でもこれもユウト君たちが今追いかけている件と関わりがあるのかもしれないな。
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
スロットの3人組。あれ、どこだ？
Good luck, Nicola. For some reason, like I thought like the casino got infiltrated by like someone taking over the manager himself. That's what I was thinking. But apparently they're still there in the casino anyway, so fuck. Be safe, Nicola. Excuse me.
いらっしゃい。今日はね、味がいいところ入ってるよ。
Oh, the old man from before. Listen, I'm sorry for anything rude I ever said to you. Please, I need your help right now, okay? Sorry, I'm looking for someone at the moment. A girl with long hair often shops here. Actually, she was with me once, though we didn't buy anything.
ああ、もしかしてリオちゃんのことか？
Yeah, her. Yeah,
今日
Rio.
は来てねえな。リオちゃんが来てうちの魚買っていってくれるとな、他の客もつだれるように買っていってくれるから、あの子が来たかどうかはよく覚えてるんだよ。あの子はほら、最近じゃめったにお目にかかれないくらい素直な子だろ。俺がいつもの調子で売り文句並べてるとな、それに素直に感心して、本当に美味しそうですねとか言ってくれるんだよ。
I don't like how it's still playing the sus music.
それがまた可愛いんだ。あのでかい胸がゆっさりと弾んだりして、ああ、いやいや、俺じゃなくてそれにつられて集まってくる客がって話でな。
Uh-huh. I see. Yes, I've seen the boings. Does she really do that when shopping?
兄ちゃんも過保者だよな。あんな子が彼女だなんて。
Why you testing me again? I need your help.
あ、でもな、うちの嫁だって若い頃はそりゃ可愛かったんだ。今でも可愛いとこがあるっちゃあるんだが。
I see. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry. I'll talk to you some other time.
おう、今度は魚も買っていってくれよな。
I almost got caught up in his nostalgia. Now I know Rio hasn't come to the store. Or at least not the seafood department. It would be obvious if she shopped anywhere else here.
ユ
Alina? Weren't you at the dorm?
ウトがすっごい心配そうだったからリオのことを探しに来たんだけど、今のところ見つかってない。
Is anyone in the dorm? She could have returned after you left.
それは大丈夫だと思うよ。ダイニングのテーブルに私がユウトに電話してって書き置きしてきたから。
Oh, of course. Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
何言ってんの、リオのことでしょ。ユウトだってそんなに心配してるってことは結構マジな話なんでしょ。
It is, yes, and also, Not that Yuto knows this, but she is thinking about going into the seawater, and it's still very concerning.
ユウトがリオの心配をしているなら、私だってリオのことが心配になる。だって私たちは親友で家族じゃない。当
Aww,
たり前のことだよ。
the besties. Family. That word has taken on a special meaning for me. I'm sure that goes for Rio as well, who was raised in the same environment. It's heartwarming to hear Lena say that so naturally. You should tell that to Rio sometime.
改めてそういうこと言うのは恥ずかしいよ。
You could say plenty of other embarrassing things.
ま、機会があったらね。
Okay, Lena. You search in the direction of the school. I'm heading for the Alexandrite.
パニャーナ。
Please go by the bridge.
いらっしゃいませ。あ、ムツラくん。
Hello, Hiyori. Good evening, Ofusa-san. I'm actually looking for Rio. Would you happen to know where she is?
リオちゃんですか？いえ、今日はあの子オフですし。リオちゃんを探しているってどういうことですか？もしかして昨日の件にも何か。
Oh no, nothing happened or anything. I just have something on my mind, so I wanted to see her, but it seems she left the dorm without a cell phone.
それって今リオちゃんと連絡がつけられていないということですよね。大変じゃないですか。
You have no idea?
あ、そういえばリオちゃんはムツラくんの匂いを嗅ぎ分けて追っていたみたいですよ。
Tracking by scent, huh? Maybe I could have done that if I had seen her recently.
今いる場所がわかるわけではないんですね。
You know you can smell shampoo when someone who just washed their hair walks past you? It's like that, except a little stronger in our case.
吸血したとしても
I don't think it would make much of a difference. Normally, at least. But maybe that would be one of the powers I can use. I can't suck blood just to try it out, but I'll keep that in mind in case I run out of options. Why not? I'm sure she'd let us. She loves Rio too.
ムツラくん、いらっしゃい。あ、ひよりちゃんは2番テーブルさんお願い。
はい、ただいま。
Maybe Moeka can help us. Afusa seems reluctant at first, but eventually agrees to do so under Wajisan's stern stare. I wonder if Wajisan knows something. Her usual laid-back attitude is nowhere to be seen. He points out my own uneasiness first, however.
何か良くない事態が起きているのね。顔が怖いわ。
Yes, and I need help. I'm looking for Rio. I'm afraid she's being targeted by those kidnappers.
それ、正解よ。
I say. Huh?
正確には、今度はリオちゃんもね。ムツラくんとリオちゃん、あなたたち2人がターゲットになっているわ。
Goodness gracious. Can we, like, get bodyguards or something, please?
昨日ムツラくんを襲った2人組のようなゴロつき吸血鬼に、あなたたちを連れてこいっていう情報が出回っているみたいなの。
What? Excuse the fuck out of me? The fuck you mean a bounty was placed on us by the black market? What the heck? Goodness gracious. How'd this happen?
成功報酬はヴァンパイアドラッグ L。
Why? What the heck?
本気で L が欲しいもの、金になると踏んだもの、面白い遊びだと思ったもの、それぞれがもう書き出している。
For fun? My jeez.
マスカタさんの方にもそのことは伝えてある。あなたが独断でリオちゃんを探していることも聞いているわ。
Alright, but you know what? Clearly the only solution is to fake our deaths and get the money for ourselves.
私の方でも使えるルートをすべて使ってリオちゃんの目撃情報を集めているところなの。
Thank you, Moeka. I appreciate it.
他に何かできることがあるのなら言って。マスカタさんからムツラ君に全面協力してほしいと言われているし、何より私もリオちゃんを助けたい。
Oh. You can help us fake our deaths and get the money for ourselves.
私もリオちゃんを助けたいです。
Fusa-san.
ひよりちゃん、あなたはほら今度は4番テーブルさんが呼んでるから。
Are you like distracting her on purpose?
でも私だって血をあげることくらいはできますし。
あなた昨日リオちゃんに吸われたばかりじゃない。血が足りなくなっちゃうわよ。ほらいいから言って。4番テーブルさん手を挙げたままになっちゃってるわ。
Oh, I guess not. I thought she was just trying to get her away from the conversation.
まったくリオちゃんのこととなると何でも首を突っ込みたがるんだから。
I think Rio's lucky to have friends who look out for her so much.
そうでしょうけどね。
I'm sure Fusa-san would be worried too if the same thing happened to you. And of course, so would Rio and I.
あら、そんなに情熱的に口説かれちゃったらお姉さんもう我慢できなくなっちゃうわ。さあ、奥に行きましょう。
Okay, I am a faithful man, and you don't have a route. Huh? I was just trying to hit on you.
冗談よ、もう早く来なさい。お客様の前で吸血されるのなんてごめんよ。
Unless you're the spoiler route. Huh. What?
やっぱり若い子の方が良かったかしら。
No, I don't. I returned back to the main hall after having sucked Raji-san's blood. Customers at the counter all stare at me. Maybe they took what Raji-san said seriously, even though she said it as a joke. Oh no. Listen, I got too many problems already, okay? I don't need another one. Fusa-san, Raji-san will be back out soon.
わかりました。それで
Yes? Leave Rio to me. I'll definitely find her.
リオちゃんのこと頼みます。
Alright. Yeah. Later then.
お気をつけて。
Thank you, Hiyori.
おっと、いたいた。あれがマネージャーの言っていた3人組だね。では、監視していると悟られないように自然なポジショニングで。
おい、エルがまとまった量手に入るってマジか。
お前使いすぎなんだよ。そんなんじゃすぐに行かれちまうぞ。
うるせえ、俺に説教するんじゃねえ。マジかどうかを聞いてんだよ。
さてね、売人がそう言ってんだからマジなんじゃねえの。この二人を捕まえればいいんだとよ。
なんだガキじゃねえか。あちょっとその女の方画像でかくしろよ。
Oh no.
あ、もしかして知ってんのか。
いや知らねえけどよ。
Hey.
デカパイでいいじゃねえか。
Hey.
しっこ立ってきたぜ。犯しちまっても構わないよな。
Alright, you know what? Nicola, go after Fugge first, okay? And show no mercy.
汚ねえもん見せつけんなよ。本当にお前エル決めすぎだぞ。
And out here trying to do the NTR.
あやりてえもんはしょうがねえだろ。それに決めすぎって言ってもこいつほどじゃねえよ。
What are you talking about?
男の方
Oh.
やりたい。かわいい。
Oh my jeez. Okay, well, first of all, you're still just as bad. First, I'm just saying, okay? Second of all, no thank you, I'm good. Please do not. How about you just leave both of us alone?
おあ、そうか。俺たちのことは襲うなよ。
Keep your hands off us, too. Extreme SOS.
うわ、あからさまに物騒な話してるな。マネージャーに相談してもう通報してもらった方がいいかも。
Please do, buddy.
こいつも我慢できなくなったらやべえな。もうそいつら探しに行こうぜ。なんつったっけか。ああ、リオちゃんとユウトくんな。
No, those aren't our names. Those are fake names. Help us, buddy. Come to our rescue, Nicola.
さすがに学院には戻ってきてないか。
You're the good old vampire king of darkness you were always meant to be.
未だに連絡もないし。もうリオ、どこを突き歩いてるの？
あれ、アベンさん、こんな時間にどうしたの？
おや、そっちこそ。あ、ダメ元で聞くんだけど、リオ見なかった？
リオって稲村さん？それらしき人影ならさっき見かけたけど。本当に？
どこで見かけたのか教えて。
海岸線の方だったと思うけど。
海岸線？
本当に本人だったかはわからないわよ。
It was definitely her.
暗がりだったし、ちょっと遠間だったし、それに何かうつむき加減で歩いていて話しかけにくい雰囲気だったのよ。だから。
ありがとう。このお礼はリオの彼氏が必ずするから期待してて。
Yes, he will.
リオの彼氏って、稲村さんって彼氏いるの？ってアベンさん。
Now you just confused her.
急いでるから。
Well, at least.
あるよ、ユウト。うちのクラスの女子がリオを海岸線の方で見かけたって。
Yeah, at least we know where she is now.
私も今向かってるところ。パニャートナ、ユウトも急いでね。
Oh, what's going on in the storehouse? Oh.
当たったはずなのに。
メラ、あれはおそらく幻影だ。気をつけろ。本体は必ず近くにいるはずだ。倉庫の出入り口は全て固めたな。あれ一匹逃がすんじゃないぞ。
As the chief said, there's a vampire among them utilizing illusions. However, that can't be the only reason we've been unable to capture them so far. He must be using some other kind of trick on us. The two we arrested yesterday, one canceled all of nearby sound to help them close in, and the other blinded Yuuto, confusing him as they captured him. These ones must be using something along those lines on us.
風？
どうしたやらい。
まさか。
I used my telekinesis to fling a nearby spanner at the wall. However,
スパナが壁の中に消えちゃった？その壁自体が幻影よ。壁に穴が開けられている。
oh,
何？
I dashed toward the wall at once. However, the diminishing breeze tells me that the hole is rapidly closing.
幻影じゃなかったの？一定時間壁に穴を開ける能力。それに幻影を重ねている。これまで取り逃がしてきたのもほとんどが屋内。
Well,
チーフ、まだ倉庫周辺にいるはずです。
総員、倉庫周辺の警戒を詰めろ。犯人グループは壁を抜けて逃走した可能性がある。また幻影の能力者がいることが分かっている。目だけで確認するな。吸血鬼メンバーは吸血を許可する。
alright, nice.
五感をフルに使って犯人を追え。
Very nice. Alright, at least we're making some progress, so that's good. Meanwhile, the city outskirts aren't safe, so be careful. Keep your cell phone in hand and be ready to call the police at a moment's notice.
パニャートナ、ユウトも急いでね。
Will do. Thanks, Selena. After Lena's call, I head for somewhere deserted. Thanks to my hidden senses, I find a suitable area in no time. The roads here are narrow and the buildings are densely packed. How fast I can go on foot is limited. However, I have lycanthrope powers, and they're telling me something. I'd have the power to do anything. In that case, give me the power to fly. Wait, we can wait, really? Like straight? Oh my gosh! Do they have like any power? It's freaking awesome! Whoa! What the? Next thing I know, my body is floating in midair just as I hope. Ah, perfect. Hey, we have insane power if that's true. But I soon realized I can go even faster than I imagined. I shoot far into the sky out of human sight and look over the city. If I had Nicola's jet black cape, I'd be able to completely blend into the night sky. Oh, too bad this isn't Alita's epilogue. Or this is epilogue, my bad. However, that benefit wouldn't last long. A hint of light peeks out over the horizon, far beyond the coast I'm headed for. I think that's to shopping district before heading for the sea. Hey, we have even more powers. Nice. Now we can fly too.
同じ闇の住人でもより深い闇に身を浸した者にしか僕の力は理解できないだろう。
My boy! He's taking him out. Yes! Nicola, my boy! Go! Go! Do it some more.
ましてやまやかしの闇に閲楽を見出している君たちのようなものにはね。さて君の携帯をちょっとばかり拝借するよ。
But can you just kick him again real quick, please?
何 心配することはない。こんな馬鹿げた指示を出した奴らにもそれなりの報復をしてやらないといけないというだけさ。
So also, like, actually, what is your power too, by the way?
闇の住人にも闇の住人のルールがある。そのことを理解してもらわないと。
You gotta be like really powerful too if you took out like 3 people like that. It seems like you just demolished them. But nice. Good old Nicola. Thanks, buddy. Not here. I fly 100 meters above the coastline, tried to step out of scent. Seems that she isn't nearby. This endeavor is a bigger undertaking than I expected. The sun is rising as my search continues on. The more it rises, the more my powers wane. If they weaken enough in the middle of flight, I could end up falling. That's what I'm willing to take in order to find Rio. Huh? The scent finally reaches my nose. It's a faint scent being carried away by the sea breeze, but it definitely belongs to my beloved Rio. I love that we can fly now too. It's freaking awesome. I increased my altitude again, looking in the direction of the smell. There's a shadow a kilometer away. Is that Rio? Wait, I'm not alone. Hopefully the other shadow is Alina then. The shadow is surrounded by 3 more figures. I knew it! It's you, Rio! Well, it can't be the fogs, because Nicola just took them all out.
なんだ今こいつどこから
I'm here to save you. Thank goodness, Rio. Finally found you. Let's go home.
勝手なことを抜かすな。こいつは俺らの獲物なんだよ。
Up she is.
おい、こいつ男の方だ。ちょうどいいじゃないか。2人セットならボーナスつくんだろ。
Right, we also are a target. Right. SOS. You guys are in it for L, aren't you?
だったらなんだって言うんだ。お前もおとなしく俺たちに捕まって。
Do we got any other powers?
ちょっと待て。なんだその炎は。
We have fire powers too? Ah, nice. A ball of fire forms in the palm of my hand. Ah, perfect. We are a true badass. I love it. The very first power I witnessed after coming to this island was a fire illusion. However, what's in my palm now is the real deal. Ah, perfect. Get him. Seems that you don't know why we're being targeted.
なんだと。
Still don't get it? Didn't you see me come from the sky? I have the power of flight.
だったらなんでお前今。
We have more than one. This one has the power to manipulate fire, and this. I close my palm, crushing the fireball within. I then open it again and point it at the man closest to Rio. It's telekinesis! Go, Yuuto, go! Kick the butts. You're a vampire too, aren't you? Would you like to go for a swim in the sea? Ah, nice.
やめろ。やめてくれ。頼む。
What a savage.
まさか。
雷管スロー。
Maybe I should devour you. I'll take your powers for myself.
嫌だ。俺は
食われたくなんかない。
I let the man go. He stumbles off, legs weakened in fear.
冗談じゃない。吸血鬼食いなんかに関わっていられるか。
Yeah, you better run.
待ってくれ。俺も逃げる。置いていかないでくれ。
Go on, get. Don't you dare lay your hands on my girlfriend again. I will devour each and every vampire that lays a hand on her. Got that? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. So, can we, like, do water too? That was close. I don't think I could have used my power for much longer. Thank goodness.
ゆうとさん。
Sorry for being so late. She shakes her head. Are you scared? She shakes her head again. Rio, if I only told you about me earlier, you wouldn't have had to worry so much. She shakes her head yet again. Rio, there's a lot I need to tell you, but first things first. I really need a hug. She's like, bet. Aww. Ooh, I really like the imagery and like scenery and the CG particularly. Oh, a minute. Like, I like the lighting and the shadowing and everything here. Of course, obviously I love the hug too. But yeah, really nice CG. Also thighs. With a clear response at last, she leaps at me and wraps her arms around my neck. I return her hearty hug in kind and hold it tightly, making sure there's not a single gap between us. Then I was searching so hard for her surrounds me, filling me with relief. Thank goodness.
ごめんなさい。
Oh,
ごめんなさい。私。
you have anything to apologize for, Rio. It's okay, Rio. It's okay. You haven't done anything wrong.
悪くないはずないです。ユウトさんをこんなに心配させてしまったのに。
Well, that's not your fault. I'm gonna worry regardless. Aren't you the one always worrying about me? Let me do some of the worrying for once. It's not just me, our dorm mates, the people in the shopping district. Everyone loves you so much. They're all worried about you.
でも私、いつも周りの人に迷惑ばかりかけて。
Rio, do you find it a bother when you're worried about me?
それは、そんなことはないですけど。でも、それとは別で。
No, it's not. No one would think it's a bother to help the close friends and loved ones. I thought just like you before coming to this island.
ユウトさん。
I'm sure there are some who see us as nuisances. First as orphans and now as pseudo-lycanthropes.
もどき？
Sorry, I must have surprised you. I was just trying to intimidate those people. I can use multiple powers, but I never consumed a vampire. What about you?
私もありません。
I thought so. You don't even like sucking blood after all.
うん。
Oh, her face. I'd pass for the Rio because that face is just really cute. I'm sorry about that as well. I asked Miu and I found out about your super strength, as well as how you dislike drinking blood.
やっぱりそれも私が悪いじゃないですか。能力のことを隠していなければすぐにユウトさんと同じなんだって分かったのに。
No, it's okay. Hey, I kept secrets too, so that makes us even. Besides, I'm still not sure what we really are, to be honest.
そうなんですか？
All I know is that we're most likely the result of a secret experiment with lycanthropy. I don't know why we can control multiple powers, so I can't say if our situations are the same.
同じですよ、きっと。うん。同じがいいです。
Aw. You really hope for that? We could have been human test subjects for lycanthrope experiments, you know?
そうですけど、それでもユウトさんと同じなら私は構いません。
I suppose that despite our lives being so different up until now, we do have some things in common. Like how we kept secrets from each other and constantly worry about each other.
その辺はもうお互いに隠し事はしないということで同じにしていけたら。
Yeah, good idea. I can't help but smile at her suggestion. Anyway, there are people interested in the results of these lycanthrope experiments, and we're being targeted by them.
それじゃあさっきの人たちが。
Apparently a bounty's been put on her head, and I'm guessing those thugs were after that bounty.
私そんな時に一人で出歩いてしまっていたんですね。ごめんなさい。
It's okay, and thankfully Nicola took care of the really crazy ones, so that's good. Knock it off with the apologies already. I'm just glad you're safe. And I'm sure the ones who put the bounty on us will be caught soon. They've been giving us a slip lately, but we're closing in little by little. They seem desperate now.
はい。それじゃあなるべくユウトさんと一緒にいることにします。それなら安心ですよね。
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that.
はい。それにしても実験の産物ですか。もしかして私が通院していたのは。
The mayor's looking into that now. No matter what we are, I'll always be me, and you'll always be you. We shouldn't brood too much over this. Besides, as long as we don't get ourselves into situations where we have to use our multiple powers, we could just live our lives like usual.
そうなんですか？それすごく安心しました。
I mean, I kind of... If I was Yuto, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be really hard for me to not use the powers. Like, the flying and the fire, like, I mean... Hey, listen, come on now. That'd be too fun. I'd be too tempted.
人間から吸血鬼になった時に昼夜の生活が逆転したり合成血液が必要になったりしたからまた何か変わっちゃうのかなって。
Yeah.
笑い事じゃないですよ。さっきまでユウトさんも同じだなんて思っていなかったから 同じ生活ができなくなっちゃったらどうしようって思ってて。
That's what you were worried about?
初めはすごく来館スロープということで悩んでいたんです。吸血鬼すべてに忌避される存在だって聞いていましたから。
Well, our friends like us.
だけどユウトさんや寮のみんなはきっと受け入れてくれるんじゃないかなんて思ったんです。
Yep, exactly. That's all that matters.
そうしたら今度は来館スロープというのは寮のみんな以外には隠して生活することになるじゃないですか。でも今まで通りの生活自体ができなくなっちゃったら隠すのも難しいし、寮のみんなにもすごく迷惑をかけることになるんじゃないかって。
You're even thinking that far ahead.
あとは打ち明けるタイミングとか。ユウトさんには帰ったらすぐに相談しようと思っていたんですけど、それ以外はなかなか難しそうかなって。最終的には絶対に受け入れてくれるとは思うんですけど、ヤライ先輩なんかは来館スロープに対して何か思うところがあるみたいなので。
Well, yes, but she loves you, of course. Sorry, Rio.
だから謝らなくちゃいけないのは私の。
No, I'm really sorry. To be honest, I didn't expect you to consider this so thoroughly. You're taking this through much better than I am. Also, I already have Mio's support, though I admit it wasn't easy.
やっぱり大変なことがあったんですか？
Remember when you told me that you wanted me and Mio to make up with each other? That was because you found out about my multiple powers and didn't know how to take it. But that was all. After that, we returned to being friends like before. Actually, I'd say we grew even closer.
さすがヤライ先輩は優しい方ですね。ユウトさん、なんでヤライ先輩とお付き合いされなかったんですか？
Because I'm saving her for last? Huh? Because I love you, obviously. Once you confessed to me, the thought of you going out with anyone else never even crossed my mind. That too. Despite being the one who asked the question, it seemed like she didn't expect such a confident response. Her eyes wide open and her breath taken away, a bright red hue rushes up her face, turning it completely scarlet.
私も好きです。
Right.
好きです。
I love you too.
大好き。
Rio.
ユウトさん。
Her eyelids slowly close. Her light pink lips quiver, waiting in anticipation. But alas, I can't live up to her expectation. Why'd the music stop? Rio, everyone is watching. Oh, okay. Lol. Oh, that makes sense.
おお、なんでそこでやめるの？行こうよ、そこは。行っとこうよ。
Elena! That makes why did you go a mute question really awkward now? Hello guys, how you guys doing?
ユウトは女心が分かっていないようね。囚人監視の中だからこそ、そこに優越感というものが。
Alright, let me just write that down for her route. Miu likes it when people watch us do romantic things.
ヤライさん、そういうアドバイスは目をそらさずに言ってあげた方がいいと思います。ダメだよ。みんなが見てる前でキスとかそういうのは。
But Azusa, we're not in the dorm.
キスとかキス以上のこととかね。
I mean, we're not gonna do it in public, alright?
昼と夜が反転した僕たち闇の住人といえど、朝日の中での行為というのは、いやはや。
Nicola!
本当にみんな、なんでってリオのこと探してたからに決まってるじゃん。
Alright, fair.
私とメラさんもそうよ。御大寺清美とその部下を逮捕してから駆けつけたの。
Oh, you got her? Nice.
すぐそばだったんだよね。
You guys got them? Awesome work, Miu.
当然。と言いたいところだけど、お手柄はニコラと淡路さんかしら。
I mean, yeah, apparently Nicola is also a true badass, so.
いやいや、僕はそれらしい情報を出しておびき出しただけだよ。
But
実動は風紀班にお任せさ。
It looked like you took them out to me.
私はいつもと同じように嘘だらけの情報の中から本当の情報を取り出していただけよ。
Is he like just trying to be secretive about it? Because like I'm for sure he's the one that like actually knocked them out. Because he said he used his power to do it, but I actually can't tell.
おかげでおびき出されてきたのが本物の犯人グループだっていうのがすぐに特定できたの。
Nice.
あとみゆちゃんもお手柄だったんだよ。みゆちゃんが犯人グループの逃げる手口を見破っていなかったらまた逃げられちゃってたかも。私はお役に立てていませんね。
Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect you to be able to do anything though.
日和先輩には昨日血を分けていただいたじゃないですか。あれがなければユートさんを助けられていなかったかもしれません。
And then I wouldn't have been able to save Rio.
私は
Woman, you deserve a lot of credit for discovering where Rio was. Thank you, Alina.
本当にありがとうエリナちゃん。いつも私のことを大切にしてくれて心の底から感謝してる。大好き。
Aw, give your bestie a hug.
やれやれ、自分から感謝を要求しておいて固まるとは。
意外と純情なところもあるのよね。それはみゆちゃん人のこと言えないと思う。
All very true statements.
うるさいな。みゆは真面目にこういうこと言うから私だって照れるんだって。
Aw.
ちょっとリオ、もしかしてわざとやった？
Probably.
そんなことないよ。大好きだよエリナちゃん。リオ
Lol.
元気ね。
I need to remember, I gotta be conservative. I gotta be like really conservative with this because there's like 10 of them. Shit, I'm running out.
そうですね。でも本当に良かった。
Aw. That was really sweet. Ah, the track.
これだと体が持たないよね。
And like again, like every route like that, they always like take it up to 11. The further in it gets, it's crazy because that was freaking insane. But yeah, so Yuuto can literally just use like any power. That's crazy. Like he said that, like before he started flying, he said his lycanthrope senses were telling him he can literally do anything. And I guess he meant that literally. Because at first when he said that, I was thinking it just meant, you know, like you can do anything you put your mind to. I thought that's what he meant, but no, apparently it meant literally he can do anything. That's insane, but it's freaking awesome. I love that. Yeah, that was all of that was freaking great. Especially how like everyone was like playing a part in it too. Like literally everyone was doing something. It was awesome.
でも今日はぐっすり眠れそう。なんて言っても L 事件がようやく解決したんだもんね。まったくね。もう限界みたい。このまま寝てしまうことにするわ。おやすみなさい。
Good night, Miu.
私もおやすみなさい。
Good night, Azusa.
じゃあスパコイナイノーチ。
Good night, Elena.
僕もすぐにキュプノスの調べに誘われることにするよ。はあ、おやすみ。
Have fun with Hypnosis Lullaby, Nicola.
おやすみなさい皆さん。
Oh, good night, Rio. Good night. Everyone heads off to their own rooms with droopy eyelids, clearly exhausted after the day's events. That makes complete sense. I would be completely exhausted too. Let's go to bed too. Like, together or alone? I guess alone.
ゆうとさんは
Oh,
皆さんに比べてあまり眠そうじゃないですね。
never mind. My mistake. I'm tired but not sleepy. I wonder why. Maybe my body's still on alert after going full throttle earlier. Wait, Rio, aren't you going to bed?
なるべくゆうとさんと一緒にいるんですよね。ゆうとさんのお部屋で寝させてもらえればと思ったんですけど。
We did say that, yes. The Daijun and crew may have been arrested, but I guess some thugs may not have gotten the memo yet. In the same bed?
パジャマに着替えてくるのを忘れていました。少し待っていて。
She moves to return to her own room. However, I involuntarily grab her wrist and pull her into my embrace.
ゆうとさん。
It's okay. You're fine as is. You're sleeping in my bed, right? That's okay. The clothes are coming off either way. Nice. Oh man. Were you expecting that from the start? Perfect. You're so honest.
恋人同士が一緒に寝るんですから、それが当たり前だと思いますし。私もゆうとさんと裸でギュッてしたいですし、それにさっきキスしてもらえなかったので。
You make a very good point, Rio. I'm unable to hold back any longer and seal the lips of mine somewhat forcibly. You must believe that all the kisses between couples are French kisses. He opens his mouth and wraps the tongue around mine. Rio. After some wet, sloppy kissing, I push her under the bed. My body aches in anticipation for what's to come. My sleep deprivation and the lingering effects of sucking blood have awoken the beast within me. I'm getting really turned on. But...
いいですよ、ゆうとさん。私も興奮していますから。
Alright, good to know. Rio.
ゆうとさん。
So yeah, about the animal time. With trembling fingers, I clumsily lift her clothes and pull her bra up. I gulp at the sight of her plump breast popping out of her bra before taking both into my hands. Oh. Yep, definitely animal time. Alright, so I'll be right back after, we, apparently lick the boings. And then do the tango too, of course, because obviously, you always gotta finish with the good old tango. Alright. So yeah, we sucked on the watermelons. And then after that, we let out a bit of steamy liquid. Rio's words, not mine. Yeah, then after that, we did do some animal time, only it wasn't the doggy way. Instead, we decided to be a horse, and Rio was a cowgirl. And yep, then we put the banana into the donut. And then we let out some more steamy liquid. And of course, we made the same choice as always, you know how we do here. And then we let out some more and more of the liquid, and we kept going and going. And then Rio was like, hold on, I want to do something else. And then Yuta was like, are we gonna get an encore? My man wanted an encore. But yeah, apparently not, because it said that's not what was happening. And now we're here. So what you want to do, Rio? Now completely naked, she lays herself on top of me, pressing her breast against my chest.
今日はこのまま寝かせてもらってもいいですよね。
Ah, I see. Of course we can. Oh, sorry, she said, can we go to bed together like this? Even though we're still connected?
離れたくないんです。
Rio says, I don't want to separate from you. Yeah, neither do I.
よかった。
Rio said, thank goodness. Rio.
なんだかすごくいい。
She said, for some reason, I feel really... Her voice trails off and her eyelids droop down. Mimicking her, my eyelids gently close as well. Good night, Rio. It's not just our eyelids in sync. Our bodies press against each other, even our breathing becomes one as we slip into dream.
供述からエルの開発は未大寺が一人で行っていたことがほぼ確定的となった。
Alright.
未大寺が蓮沢から入手したデータをもとにそれが行われたことも間違いなさそうだ。
ではやはり蓮沢正三郎が裏にいるということでしょうか。
御大寺は未だ蓮沢に関しては口を閉ざしているが、そう考えるべきだろうな。だが蓮沢とのコンタクトは常に御大寺が一人で取っていたらしい。御大寺の部下たちは誰一人蓮沢の姿も声も確認していないようだ。
御大寺さんの狂言の可能性もあるということですか？
I can't be sure. You have to consider that she began targeting Ryo and me only recently after learning about us. I think the main question here is whether Hasezawa is the only one who could have given her that information.
ああ、蓮沢の生存自体に懐疑的な見方もある。いずれにせよ、今後は蓮沢を重要参考人として捜査していくことになるだろう。
Hey Chief, can I question Midaiji myself?
御大寺の取り調べをムツラがか。
As a lycanthrope researcher, she should be interested in me. I might be able to get her to talk about Hasezawa.
少し検討する必要があるな。とりあえずお前の意見は分かった。結論はもう少し待ってくれ。
Alright then. Thank you. According to the testimonies we've collected, Midaiji was very methodical. She recorded every step of her research in fine detail. We read about how she developed L using Hasezawa's research data, but we didn't have the full story until now. The first thing Midaiji did after Project in Russia was paying Hasezawa a visit, and she'd been out of touch with him the whole time. However, his home was empty. He tried asking the institutes and researchers he worked with about him, but they didn't know anything. He then decided to visit his personal lab, the one he often secluded himself in. He wasn't there either, but Midaiji broke in and found some documents and research data on his artificial lycanthrope plan. Despite being his proud assistant, that was the first time she was hearing about that research. The plan was drafted before she went to Russia, and Hasezawa was the one who encouraged Midaiji to leave. She only then realized that Hasezawa had done that to drive her away. If our assumptions on the timing are correct, Hasezawa may have been kicked out of the research institute instead of withdrawing. And thus, the desire for revenge grew within Midaiji. Using the fragmentary research data left behind, she began her own research on artificial lycanthropes, and came up with L. The original purpose of L was to transform a vampire's cellular structure to become that of a lycanthrope's. L induced a high, as well as increased the user's appetite and sex drive. However, it was highly addictive and deteriorated the body on a genetic level. Faced with difficulty finding further funding for her research, Midaiji decided to try selling L as a vampire drug. At first, she only cared about securing adequate funds for her research. However, L's popularity far exceeded her initial expectations.
まっとうに考えれば吸血鬼医療の方面での利用もできそうだと思うのだけれど、どうしてこんな売り方をしてしまったのかしら。
You probably believe that Hasezawa would someday return.
研究の成果を見せることが復讐になると思っていたんでしょ。だったら公共の研究に寄与した方が。私はなんとなくわかるかな。復讐って言っても自分の方がすごい研究結果を出してるって自慢したいわけじゃなくて、ただ認めてもらいたかったんだと思う。
Not to mention that the artificial lycanthrope project was highly confidential. Probably didn't want to reveal that her research was based off of that.
なるほどね。もしかしたら御大寺の女心というのもあるのかしら。
I don't know. Hasezawa and Midaiji's ages were so far apart they could have been parent and child. But both were single.
こういう頭のいい人の恋愛って想像しがたいよね。
What's wrong, Miyu? I'm not saying anything dirty, just so you know. What? Why would you even think that? I tell in advance just in case her imagination runs wild and she blames it on me.
私の考えてることを読まないでちょうだい。いやらしいわね。
I'm just saying, because I don't know why you think of that in the first place. I guess it didn't make much of a difference.
ムツラ、御大寺の取り調べの件だが許可が下りた。行っていいぞ。
Thank you very much.
君は
Oh, there she is. Mutsura Yuuto.
なるほど。確かに普通の若者だな。むしろ吸血鬼よりも人間の雰囲気に近い。
I mean, I was a human. He speaks to me in a surprisingly normal tone. I'm still just a vampire newbie after all.
そうなのか。
Yeah? I heard that she's been tight-lipped about Hasezawa, but at least she's not outright refusing to talk. Thinking about it, her testimony has been pretty detailed. How much do you know about me? She gives me the silent treatment. I guess this isn't going to be easy after all. However, she's observing me carefully. She seems at least a little curious about me. You might not believe me, but honestly, I'm more curious about myself than the case details. You're the one who called me, right? I went to the place we agreed on. Your turn now. I let out a sigh, then asked her again. How did I become like this? Her stare is piercing. However, it's not quite as powerful as it was in the photo Awachi-san gave me. I'm sure she's aged some since that photo. I don't think it's been long enough to create this big of a difference. Maybe her arrest has her stressed out?
すまないが、
She suddenly opens her mouth.
君のことも稲村リオのことも詳しいことは何も知らない。私が知っているのは六浦優斗と稲村リオが人造来館スロープ計画による数少ない成功例だということだけ。
I see.
初めから君たちのような例が存在すると知っていたら、私が L を作り出すこともなかっただろう。
I guess that confirms one theory. He wasn't directly involved with the artificial lycanthrope project. So I guess the only one who knows about me would be Hasezawa Shizaburo. I've read the Afidats, so just how close is your project to the original one?
逆に問おう。君は人造来館スロープ計画についてどの程度知っている？
I've heard that they experimented on live lycanthropes. That's about it. I answer honestly. She nods in response.
私はその本物の来館スロープどころか、その研究データさえ断片的にしか入手できていなかった。同じ研究ができるはずがない。だが、その断片的なデータの中に体細胞に関するものがあった。私はこのデータからならロシアでの研究が活かせると踏んだんだ。私はロシアで吸血鬼の各種受容体の研究を担当していてね。と言っても専門的な話は君にはわからないか。
Yeah, it's a bit hard to follow the science talk.
かなり大雑把な話になるが、生物の細胞には外界からの情報やエネルギーを受け取る入れ物があると考えてくれ。
Huh.
単純な話、吸血鬼はこの入れ物が人間より大きい。各細胞が受け取る情報が多いゆえに、視覚や聴覚といった五感が鋭敏になり、受け取るエネルギーが大きいゆえに身体能力も大きなものとなる。この受容体の維持にヴァンパイアウイルスが深く関わっている。人間がヴァンパイアウイルスを適切な方法で取り込むことで吸血鬼になれるのは、ヴァンパイアウイルスが受容体を変質させているからだ。
Approximation is very easy to understand so far. Since you call this a rough summary, she's probably skimping on the details to make this easier to understand.
そして来館スロープの体細胞に関するデータから、その受容体が吸血鬼のものとはさらに異なっていることを私は発見した。人間の受容体を吸血鬼のものへと変質させることができるのならば、吸血鬼のそれを来館スロープのものに変質させることも可能だろう。そう考えた私は、それを作り出すべく実験を繰り返した。その結果作られたのが来館トロピー、いわゆる L だ。吸血鬼の受容体を来館スロープのそれにするという当初の目的が達成されたとは言えないが、次につながる成果は出せたと思う。
My stomach churns. She doesn't seem to have any regret whatsoever over creating L, not even the slightest hint of it. Though she doesn't seem too proud of it either. This person, Mitaiju Kiyomi, lives for the sake of research alone.
だが
そんなものでは絶対に雷管スロープは作れないということも分かった。私はアプローチを間違えていた。
What do you mean?
たとえそっくりの入れ物を作り出すことができたとしても、中身がなければ雷管スロープにはなり得ない。そしてその逆に、中身に適合さえすれば入れ物は中身に合わせて変質する。中身というのはつまり雷管スロープ因子と呼ばれるもののことだがね。
That's what they collected from the lycanthrope test subjects. You could call it the backbone of the artificial lycanthrope project. I see now. Hell wasn't created to imitate the lycanthrope element, but is a product of Midaiji's original receptor research. Was any information on the lycanthropic element left behind in Professor Hasezawa's lab? Guess not. Otherwise, he wouldn't have created L and distributed it. So then, how did you find out about the lycanthropic element? And there's one more thing that's been bothering me.
聞こう。
You said that Rio and I are one of the few successes in the artificial lycanthrope project. However, it was 4 years ago when someone crushed that project and the organization running it. Yet Rio and I hadn't awoken as lycanthropes by then, not even as vampires. I couldn't have considered us successes when we hadn't yet awoken. So whoever it was who called us successes had to be aware that we've awoken. Who could that be? Aside from me and Rio, there's Sayo-sama, Ana-san, Miu, Marasan, and Dr. Ogi. None of those people are related to Hasezawa Shizaburo. Actually, never mind me. Who knows that Rio is a lycanthrope? Rio herself only found out about it when she saved me. What's your source of information? I highly doubt it's Hasezawa Shizaburo. How would it make any sense?
なんだと?
The look in her eyes changes. She stares at me with thinly veiled indignation. Why did she suddenly get upset? Was there something in what I just said that offended her? If so, then it's probably... So Hasezawa was really a source for information?
そうだ。
So he's still alive. How does he know about us?
それは私にもわからない。だが、間違いなくあの方だ。研究についてのやりとりもしたのでね。ごまかしようがないだろう。もし、あの方を語る者がいるのならば、私は絶対に、そいつを許さない。
Oh, alright then. It's gracious. I've got it to test that Hasezawa is feeding our information. It seems that the attempts to catch me and Rio were his ideas.
よくやったムツラ。
Thanks, boss. Do I get a raise?
だが、ハスザワに関してはむしろ謎が残るな。この4年間どこで何をやっていたのか、何のために未大寺にそんな情報を流したのか。
Yeah, I've been wondering about that. As well as how he found out about me and Rio. Also, it seems that Midaiji has doubts it was really him.
Oh?
On the surface, she was confident it was him, but I think she was trying to convince herself of that. And toward the end, she added this.
教授はどうしてご自分で研究されようとはしなかったんだろう。
だが未大寺はもともとハスザワの助手だったんだろう。助手にやらせてその研究結果を引き上げるなんていうのはよくある話じゃないのか。
From how she talked, I didn't really get that vibe. Well, that's just a hunch.
とりあえずは分かった。ともかくハスザワの居所を何としてでも抑えなければならんな。
No matter who is supplying Midaiji with information, it seems that Hasezawa holds an important key to solving this case. Yeah, for sure. And possibly someone impersonating him. I'm back!
おかえりなさい、ユウトさん。
Thank you, Rio. Rio's warm smile melts away the day's stress and fatigue. Just looking each other in the eyes is enough to express their deep love. She smiled shyly at me, seemingly feeling that way as well.
おかえりなさいのキスとかしないの？
Oh, for you.
キスとか、エッチなこと人前でなんかしないもん。
Oh, the others are here too? I would have loved to kiss if the others weren't around.
あんなエッチなキスか。すっごいのしちゃうのかな。
Oh yeah, you bet we do.
人前でなければしてしまうのでしょうね。
I'll plead the fifth.
ダメだよ。寮の中でそんなエッチなキスしちゃうのは寮則違反だから。
Alright, Rio, let's go outside.
そうは言ってもユウト君とリオ君はもう公認のカップルだからね。プライベートルームでプライベートなことをするのを止めることはできないな。
Hey, thanks, buddy. Good point, Rio. Let's go to my room.
そういうことでした。
Perfect. Nice. Hers overlaps onto my sleeve. That was just a joke. Doesn't gotta be a joke, though. Aw.
私恥ずかしい。
Okay, bye. Oh, wait, Rio. Crap, she ran off. Well, now I feel bad.
ああ、ユウトが泣かした。
Listen.
でも稲村さんもユウトの部屋に行く気満々に見えたわ。ユウトにすっかり調教とかされてしまっているのかしら。
No, I didn't do nothing. I just taught her about the tango.
だからそういう行為は寮では禁止だってば。せめて二人きりの時だけにしてよ。二人きりの時なら寮の至る所でセックスしちゃって OK？ 例えばこのテーブルに裸エプロン姿のリオが手をついてこう。
Unfortunately, we haven't gotten the good old naked apron yet. Maybe soon, though. Don't act it out!
あた、いいじゃん。テーブルに手をつくくらい。
Why are you... Why are you leaning against the table? Hiding me from behind while wearing nothing but an apron. I never do anything so barbaric. Why not? You don't like the naked apron, Yuto? Probably. Probably.
寮の至るところで寮の至るところでこんなことやこんなことが。カメラ仕掛けておこうよ。カメラすごいの撮れるかも。
Please don't, thank you.
いやーそんな学生寮は嫌。
They're a kind of dorm that does that? Guys? Seems we've gotten a bit too rowdy.
ユウト君、ここは僕に任せてリオ君の方を頼むよ。僕としてはそろそろ朝の匂いをいただきたくてね。
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Nicola. You're a lifesaver.
稲村さんの部屋に行くつもりなのかしら。行ってその稲村さん。
Mia, please.
まあまあ、ユウト君がリオ君を連れてきてくれないといつまで経っても朝食にありつけないじゃないか。
Nicola may be eccentric, but boy, I'm ever glad he has some common sense. He has common sense in his own way. Rio?
ユウトさん。
Sorry, that was a bad joke. I thought it was kind of funny.
いえ、こうして部屋まで逃げてくればユウトさんと二人きりになれるかななんて思っちゃって。
Must see. I guess running here was her plan all along. I know she's shy, but I did find it weird how she outright ran away back there. I smile and sigh. Seeing this, Rio sheepishly bites her lip. Rio. She gently closes her eyes. Her breathing turns heated. I connect with her lips, trembling in anticipation.
おかえりなさい、ユウトさん。
Oh, thank you, Rio. I'm back, Rio. Come on. Everyone is waiting. Let's have dinner.
そうですね。はい。
I cannot but chuckle a little at her hesitant response.
なんですか？
You can come to my room after everyone goes to bed, okay? And then I'll teach you about the naked apron. I'm not joking this time.
Hi.
Aw. I really want to do her here and now upon seeing that smile. But the apron though, we need to tell about that first. I don't want to be able to face everyone at the dinner table after doing something like that.
あ、そうだ。相談したいことがあったんです。
What is it?
私たちのこと、皆さんにちゃんとお話しした方がいいと思うんですけど、どうでしょうか？
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can tell him right away during dinner. Once again, Rhea responds to my agreement with a warm smile.
Hi.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, a lot of craziness went down, and it was all freaking awesome. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Again, I really I also really loved how everyone like played a part in that. But yeah, apparently we still have this bounty on our head though. Yeah, we got those bounties on our head with a bunch of people coming after us and some really sus people too. It was crazy. Yeah, I think we took care of that for the most part now. I feel like something is gonna come up again though. So yeah, but that was insane. And yeah, Yuuto can just literally do anything, which is freaking awesome. Again, like lots of really cool stuff that happened there that I really liked a lot. Like all that was freaking epic. The escalation is always crazy. like near the end of each route, like goes like escalates so much, but I love it. But yeah, so I guess now next time we'll tell the others about the whole lycanthrope stuff, and yeah, see what happens from there. Like I said, I don't trust that the whole bounty thing is completely over yet, but we'll see.